Y'all just further now.
Hello and welcome into Atlas Thugged. Another beautiful day in Ohio, another beautiful day to be an Ohioan. Another train derailment in Springfield, Ohio that is unfortunately close to where I live, within an hour, closer than where East Palestine was at. And so yeah, just an accident, right? Just a lovely accident. This is a video tweeted from Nick Sortor. He's been on it when it comes to East Palestine. From Nick: breaking, hazmat crews are heading to a massive train derailment site in Springfield, Ohio. Residents have been told to shelter in place. This is a 90-second video. Make sure the audio is good. Yeah, you better get out of there, brother.
It's gonna take them forever to clean that up.
Aaron, they got
He said there's hazmat stuff.
we're probably not supposed to be here. Get some more pictures.
I'm getting video.
He said we probably shouldn't be here. That's hilarious.
Here, portrait. Something happened to my video.
But really, if they weren't taking these videos, bro, we wouldn't have any. And that's reality.
Oh my gosh.
You do?
Damn, we're gonna get in trouble for this.
I know.
You wanna switch drive? You wanna drive?
No, I ain't driving.
So, yeah, what do you think? Coincidence? Not me. No, sir. I mean, if you think it's just coincidence, bro, you might as well just go back to watching MSNBC, brother. Get off this page, go bury your head back in the sand. Now, what's crazy with this, right? So there's not much information. This had literally happened yesterday. I found out while I was at work, and my workplace is even closer to Springfield than where I actually live at. I kind of have a commute to work. Now, what you probably haven't seen was the dam that was built in East Palestine to hold back the toxic waste was destroyed. There's a lot of rainfall here in Ohio the last couple of days. I don't know if there's in other states because I just don't pay attention. But you can see this picture here. So apparently this was the dam that was set up to hold a lot of the chemicals that were in the pool, or whatever. I mean, I guess was being pulled up over here. The dam breaks, and then now all of these chemicals are now being back released into the local waterways. At least that's what Nick Sortor is saying. He says residents beware, Sulphur Run and Leslie Run are unsafe. Photo credit from rivervalley.org. Now, I'm not sure how too dangerous that is. I mean, they probably already have safety measures in place for that. Now, what I think went uncovered was breaking. Again, from Nick. He's doing the Lord's work over here in East Palestine. Breaking. An elevated level of chemicals of concern has been detected in the air here, in East Palestine. According to independent testing by Carnegie Mellon University, the EPA is lying to us. The chemical detected in the air is acrylene. Acrylene was not on the list of chemicals carried on the derailed train cars. It is created during the combustion of fuels, wood, and plastics, according to the International Agency for Research on Cancer. So I'm assuming that must cause cancer. What is acrylene, guys? Acrylene is mostly used to make acrylic acid. I don't know if you can see that actually. I'm probably blocking it. Big face. Let me move it. Acrylene is mostly used to make acrylic acid. It is also used to control plant and algae growth in irrigation canals. Acrylene kills or controls microorganisms and bacteria in oil wells, liquid hydrocarbon fuels, cooling water towers, and water treatment ponds. So essentially, it kills a lot of bacteria. It's used to control slime. And what does Wikipedia say about it? Colorless? Colorless liquid with a piercing, acrid smell. So it probably smells bad. Smell of burnt fat caused by the glycerol and the burning fat breaking down into acrylene. It's produced industrially from propane and mainly uses biocide and a building block to other chemical compounds. Now, acrylene was used in warfare due to its irritant and blistering properties. The French used the chemicals in their hand grenades and artillery shells under the name papite. Yeah, so it's used to kill algae. Used at a level of 10 ppm. Main hazards: it is highly poisonous. It causes severe irritation to exposed membranes. Extremely flammable liquid and vapor. So it does have all of these. It even has a lethal dose. So lethal dose or concentration. I don't know how to disseminate any of that information. But yeah, it's toxic. Not good. Not meant for human consumption. But it's in a town near you. So yeah, that's what came out from Carnegie Mellon University after they, it's supposedly been safe since like the 5th or the 8th of February, since they told everybody to go back home. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Nobody covering it at all. We got to go to the Pittsburgh Tribune Review. Show levels of potential concern from Ohio derailment site. And this is again from Carnegie Mellon, the air quality data. Carnegie Mellon University scientists monitoring the air near the East Palestine, Ohio derailment site found levels of pollution from most chemicals measured to be of low or minimal risk. But at least one pollutant was detected at levels of potential concern. The researchers from Carnegie and Texas A&M University, so they said there were no hot spots detected by mobile sampling. So it's just an overall. The universities also tested for acrylene, a hazardous gas formed from the breakdown of certain pollutants found in outdoor air, such as the burning of organic matter, including tobacco, or from the burning of fuels such as gasoline or oil. Our mobile sampling results show that many of these pollutants, the concentrations are within typical ranges. Acrylene remains a chemical of potential concern. So Carnegie has been performing air quality testing from its mobile lab for years. It said this lab has several high-time resolution and chemically specific pieces of equipment to identify air pollutants and emission sources in real time. The university analysis confirms potential long-term health concerns previously noted by the EPA's acrylene air data. Carnegie Mellon University compared East Palestine's acrylene levels to those in downtown Pittsburgh on the same day and found that East Palestine's levels ranged from 5 times lower in some parts of the local area to 3 times higher in other parts, according to a release. They've got a map here. It's from the A&M Superfund Research Center, showing the concentration of the acrylene. So on the southern side here of East Palestine. Scary stuff, brother. Scary stuff. Still, it's not like we have much information really to go off of to disseminate what's really going on. And again, it's just like, there's like one guy on Twitter reporting for all of this. And then you get the occasional like conservative pundit who reaches down from their throne and it's like, oh yeah, remember East Palestine? But they use it as like a FJB. It's still like, dude, are people actively in danger of dying in the next 5 to 10 years for some large consumption or absorption of some chemicals that they weren't aware of because the government told them everything was fine, drink the water, the air is safe? I don't know. I feel like that's more likely than it is that it's likely that it's safe. I feel like it's more likely that there is something dangerous about to happen, or that there is something that's already out there. It's already seeped into people. I don't know how you're here in 2023 and you still give the benefit of the doubt to the government. They had a small snippet on Joe Rogan, right? Joe Rogan, can't remember the guest's name, forgive me. Don't watch the show that much. But regardless, Joe Rogan essentially goes on a small tirade where it is provable in history that the people at the top wanted to cause great levels of harm for their own selfish gain. You can go back in history and point out example after example after example after example of people who get in power. It corrupts them, or they were corrupted before. Money does not make the man. Money unmasks the man. And you think in 2023, like we all just stopped? The human condition just went away and nobody wants to seek out power. Nobody has some selfish gain. Nobody has some hidden agenda. It's so unbelievable that all these dark people of history's past just no longer exist. That quite possibly could not happen today. You're lying to yourself. You don't have a grasp. And if you truly think that way, brother, at this point, open up that hole in the sand, stick your head back in it, and then just take what comes to you, because I don't think there's any helping you at this point. I don't know what else needs to be shown or what else needs to be hidden from you, that you need to connect these dots to make a reasonable assumption that your government does not have your best interest at mind or at heart or at all. Wake up. Anyways, short one. Peace.